Ben, today's our lucky day
Why is that, Jeff?
because we get to talk to Brad Shoemaker, who has joined us.
Finally.
About anything.
Yeah.
Ask me anything.
He won't
All right.
talk to me.
What's going on? World affairs.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Today's not a good day
All right.
for that.
What's going on in the world of Super Mario Odyssey, which I understand you played?
I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Super Mario Odyssey is an odd game.
Yeah.
It's right there in the name.
Like
quite literally.
That's what it means.
So
It's
is this the
strange-
follow-up to Munch's Odyssey?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
okay.
Trying to take down an evil soda corporation.
All right. It's about time.
Yep.
Aspartame
Yes.
is delicious.
Jones.
1, 2, killing us.
Yeah.
3, very delicious.
Yeah. All three are true.
Yes. You came back with some footage
I did.
of Super Mario
Would
Odyssey.
you like me to press the space bar so
and-
we can watch it?
Yeah.
put
So,
it on
but I
the
guess like
TV.
before we start here, like Nintendo's restrictions for the video we could capture.
Ooh.
I've seen you with a copy of Premiere open, staring at it, just going fucking. So these are 2-minute clips.
Less than 2 minutes, actually.
Okay.
Up to 2 minutes.
Up to 2 minutes.
Clips could be no longer than 2 minutes long.
Clips can be no longer than 2 minutes long.
Clips can be no longer than 2
Equaling
minutes
no
long.
more than 10 total minutes of footage.
Okay. So
Also, no menus or maps. The shop.
You can't have nude Mario on there.
They said anytime you were in control of the game was fine.
okay.
So,
Did you ever feel like you were actually in control of the
Kinda.
game? All right. Okay. Let's show the parts where you were kind of in
check it out. Here we go. I'm going to
of
press the
Super
space
Mario
bar
Odyssey.
right now.
Okay.
Hey, it's Mario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that guy?
Why is that Goomba wearing a chef's hat?
Because this is the Luncheon Kingdom, I think.
Okay.
Maybe the Lunch Kingdom. Hey, that Goomba's got a mustache now.
I forgot.
Oh, no.
I told you this game is strange.
I forgot. Ah!
Oh, no.
That's a great stack.
It's not bad.
I could watch this for up to 2 minutes.
So you possess stuff in this game. That's the hook.
Right. The hat is a ghost.
Yep. Yes, there is a literal. There's
Look at that corn.
It's a big
Yep,
corn.
it's a big corn. It's the Luncheon Kingdom. Or the
Man.
Lunch Kingdom? Some kind of kingdom involving food.
Oh. Hello.
She's charmed.
Princess Peach, goodbye. Mm-hmm. Lady Goomba,
Goombarella.
hello. Goombarella.
I want to say that's a canonical thing.
Under my Goombarella, Ella.
Hey.
Also, I decided to be Safario on this level.
Yeah, good call.
Because you go change clothes anytime you want.
You can change clothes and go.
What?
Yeah, so like possessing stuff is the hook, and everything you possess has its own special abilities.
Right. Like a hat and a mustache.
This dude, yeah.
I wish I could have those special abilities.
Someday.
This dude can dash through lava.
Oh, and then he died.
Here's
Who's
a boss
that?
fight. It's a boss fight.
Look at this.
That's an evil wedding planner
Right.
Oh,
yeah. So the
right.
story is that Bowser's trying to plan an evil wedding.
running a shotgun wedding.
I like that design a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
it's not
tell
bad.
it's a Mario bad guy right away.
Take you on a little tour here.
There's a lot of hats. Oh, so is that a store over there?
Yeah.
So you can go in there and buy additional clothes. But like the clothes themselves don't like bring any like they
Yeah,
don't,
just-
there's no
just
stats
cosmetic.
on them or anything,
Yeah.
right?
I'm really freaking out with this fork guy. The way he was using his...
I went in the shop, but you guys don't get to see it.
Man,
Oh, were there hats in there?
I'm gonna go watch
Maybe.
your unedited footage and watch so much shop footage.
Oh, this part's good.
If you
Why
get
are
that,
those
if you get that
cameras
pan,
exploding?
get that pan. It'll
Check out
block
my
bullets.
check out my
Want the
suit.
pan.
Ow.
Oh no, you caught it the wrong way.
Oh, wrong guy.
Come on, Brad.
So what is you're kind of throwing the hat to possess? Like
Yeah.
how is the hat throwing? How are you?
The
finding
hat controls. The controls are a little stiffer than I expected. Took me a little while to get the controls dialed in.
Whoa.
But look at this. Like, you could just spam the button.
I think that should be a cartoon with Mario's hands. Honestly, not human hands. That's too creepy.
Oh no, because Mario didn't throw his hat at a human.
I don't want to see creepy human hands in a Mario game.
Why are they creepy?
Throwing these the frying pans as fast as you can hit the button is.
What is a human in
lot
the
of
world
fun.
of Mario?
They go to New Donk City.
I learned something fascinating about New Donk City at this appointment.
Yeah.
Residents of New Donk City,
Uh huh.
New Donkers.
Donkers. I believe that was canonically revealed.
Ah, okay.
What?
Wow.
I went up to that, and they said, "Please don't go in there." So I didn't. So I don't know what's in there.
Okay, but you can tell us later when you actually did.
If I had, that was on the list of things not to talk about, so I couldn't tell you if I had.
Man, this looks good.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What's
So
that?
I had some. I ran into some issues playing this back at E3 around the motion controls.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
throwing the hat out in a circle is like a.
Yeah. I was shaking my hands opposite each other, but you actually have to shake them in the same direction at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like kind of not the most intuitive thing. Also, so they had me playing it on Joy-Cons there, and I don't know what the non-motion option is for some of those moves.
So the Pro controller does have motion in it, so you will just still.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's what I'm looking for.
Is there no non-motion control?
I don't know about the final game, but at E3 they were definitely.
I feel like at events they always force you to use motion controls. Though.
That's true.
I kind of asked specifically, like, so what's the deal with Pro controller and this and that? How would you do this? And they were like, no, you just do it.
Check this guy out.
So maybe you're right, but I don't know. That's like,
That fish got lips.
It's cheap
cheap
with a mustache.
with a mustache.
I'm so easily amused.
Sometimes it's the simple stuff. It's the thing. You establish a franchise like this over this many years. A, you might attract a very big fan base that likes a lot of the minutia around it. And then B, when you start turning that minutia on its head in really crazy ways, it's the fucking coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
What
It doesn't
Mario
take much.
enemy or ally would you like to see him inhabit the most?
For me, it was always a Hammer Brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you
So
got
seeing you throw those pans in a very Hammer Brother-like
kind of
fashion.
a frying pan
is,
brother, but
yeah,
kind of the same thing.
yeah, similar. That to me is
Hammer, bro.
Whoop.
is a pretty big
Like the spray. Like spray pan.
deal.
But like a hammer.
Yeah.
Whoop.
I'd like to see Metal Mario.
But a fish.
Oh man, what if when you beat the game, you can do it all again and you have a metal hat and it makes all the enemies metal? I should work at Nintendo.
You could have been in a meeting saying that exact thing, and they could have went like, "Huh, yeah." Well, anyway,
We'll get right on that.
Yeah, we got a fish.
Ooh, have
Sorry,
you seen
fish.
a piranha plant with a hat yet? and a
No, not
mustache?
yet. I didn't see any such thing. Some of these clips I threw in here just to kind of make it obvious how easy some of these moons are to get.
They're just like hanging out.
Like swimming through that tunnel was the requirement to get that moon.
And they've been talking about like, oh, some of these levels might have 50 moons. in
Yeah,
them
like
or something crazy like that.
Judging, yeah, that other level I played looked like it probably had like 20 or something.
Yeah.
It's not like the 7 stars per level type thing that you might expect. This dude's fun.
Why has he got so many hats?
I don't know. This is also fun. Ah!
Oh, can you run on water? Brad, try running on the water.
Yeah, no, turn.
Brad, just go on the water.
I'm not actually playing right now.
Oh.
Fat stacks.
Oh,
Fat stacks.
What?
Sometimes those are just sitting on the ground, and it feels really good to pick those up.
Because the coins are actual currency now
Yeah.
because you're spending them on.
Yeah, you can see I've got over 12.
Okay, yeah, he ran on the water.
Okay.
He ran on the water.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it works. It works. Yeah, I've got over 1,200 coins here because yeah, you buy clothes with those. And then each level has its own unique currency that like there are themed clothing,
Oh,
outfit
right. Yeah, yeah.
type stuff.
Yeah, don't land on the lava.
Yeah.
This is like really like I don't know how I feel about this particular clip here because this has a Mario Sunshine-esque quality of you kind of cleaning up something with water, and it's kind of not.
Now, how do you feel?
I feel, oh, that does look cool, but you just clearing away pond scum.
How's it control?
A little tighter and a little bit less forgiving than I expected. Okay. Like, I kind of had a hard time dialing in the hat aim.
Yeah, that's when I played it. The hat aim seemed a little more deliberate than you might initially think. It's a little less homing in.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
This is still amazing.
This is, oh man,
I love
this is a really great use of that stuff too.
Yeah,
wow. Jeez.
Oh, with the bubbles in front.
Right?
And
the 3D enemies
you're
still
on the floor,
still hanging out.
Like that's
This game's... When does this come out?
October 27th, right? Just like everything else.
Yep.
It's like every other game this year.
There's no other games.
Assassin's Creed is out the same.
What's that? That's made up.
It's a game you play an Italian man. You can throw a hat.
He throws a hood.
Oh, sorry. Assassin's Creed is out.
You guys like boss fights?
I mean,
Only if you hit him 3 times.
Not kinda, not really. I ran out of water there.
I was gonna say, do I like boss fights is a much more complicated question than we have time for right
So,
here.
this boss fight is kind of cool because you trigger it and then the fight takes place across the entire level.
Oh, that's
As
neat.
opposed to
Yeah.
like in a little box, like a little arena type thing.
Yeah.
Like the boss roams around the entire level as you're fighting it.
Ghost Hat trying to tell you what to do. You're not the boss of me, Ghost Hat. Sorry, Cappy.
I really like the design.
Also, there's a photo mode.
Oh, all right.
Maybe you heard.
I can't wait to see
How weird is that?
all your photos.
Want to put a stamp on there?
Do they have filters like for the locations? And
Does it have filters?
can you make Mario look like a dog?
Oh man, that would be so fucking good. There should be a face swap filter.
Yeah.
If you take a screenshot with any boss, you can swap faces.
I guess the whole game is kind of a face swap
I guess
filter.
yeah, I guess that's the whole point of the whole thing. Fine. Acceptable. That would I wonder oh, that's clever and ridiculous.
Yeah, I like this a whole lot. Wow, they're going all out.
Yeah. That's the footage.
So does this seem like so yeah, I guess we'll just repeat the footage here because I want to talk about this a little more.
Sure.
Does it seem like it's doing for Mario what Zelda did for Zelda?
No.
Like that's the
Zelda was a radical reinvention of
Zelda's a huge departure.
Yes.
This seems like a
This is a good ass. It seems like, let's say, because I only played an hour of it. This
Yeah.
seems like a good ass Mario game with a really clever hook.
yeah, like it's bigger and the hook is unique in a way that will
This seems more like a N60 Super Mario 64 to Galaxy jump than a
Yeah.
new Zelda.
Sure. But it's just it's kind of surreal and like bizarre in ways that I don't expect out of Mario, right?
right.
Like
That's-
possessing
that's the stuff that stands out to me as like
New Dog City, possessing a
This is the new
Tyrannosaur.
Nintendo, man, Nintendo's weird now.
Right, but I'm still getting used to that, I guess.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of what it is.
Well,
is
you
that-
know, I think some of it ends up being a changing of the guard.
Yeah.
You know, a new generation of designers coming in, and they've all grown up with that stuff.
Yeah.
So they want to put their stamp on it, or they think about it differently than the people that have made it since the beginning. In some cases, I don't know. It seems like they've got a really healthy mix of like developers and designers and people that have been there for years and years that have amazing pedigrees, but like you're starting to see fresh faces.
yeah.
Which, I mean, when you add a fresh face to an established organization, it's always a really good call. So it's really well
Yes.
received, I'll say.
I think it can go all the way wrong. It could be maybe a
Never know what you're gonna
mistake,
get.
But what are you gonna do? In this case, it seems to have worked out.
Yeah, good job, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to see this fork guy emote again.
Yeah. Well, like in some ways, like that's the best part of Mario and Rabbids is oh god, that's so
I know, right?
the best part of Mario and Rabbids are the ways in which you can tell someone who also grew up with Mario had a lot of questions about Mario and why he doesn't, why doesn't he speak, full sentences, or just like
What would it be like if you walked around people?
right, or wanted to comment on some other stuff.
Yeah.
That Mario has not really dealt with, and this seems like it's doing that maybe from like more of a gameplay perspective, like that. It's fucked up.
What if you got to be a Goomba? What if you got to be a Hammer Brother?
Or they just really liked Avenging Spirit, the arcade game that was basically this exact concept of possess anything and take its powers.
Yeah.
Or what? Pariah? Was it Pariah that did that?
Oh god. What's the game with the baby?
That's what I'm thinking of. That's not Pariah.
No. Messiah.
Messiah.
Yeah.
Close enough.
It's not a shiny.
That sounds right.
This game's fucked up.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's great.
I didn't know I could be this excited for a new Mario game. But it's just like full of weird, unexpected stuff.
I still had like in some ways.
Don't go in there,
It
Brad.
seems like it could be.
Okay.
You know, you're collecting moons instead of suns.
Yeah.
It's like, is this them finally making right for the embarrassment that was Super Mario Sunshine?
You're saying this game is the sequel to Super Mario 64?
Yes, this is Super Mario 64 too. This is Mario 128. This is the demo they've been showing for decades. This is them finally making good on it. They took 127 Marios out of it, but made it so Mario himself could be 128 different characters.
That's right.
The other 127 Marios are in his hat now.
Yeah.
So that's a moon. Like,
Oh,
20
getting all that
seconds,
is
20
yeah.
seconds to get a moon. Like, some of these are super fast. It's not, you know, not necessarily what you think of as like the kind of star, like devoting an entire level's worth of effort into getting a star
Yeah,
type
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
That
Side quests in
Yeah.
Mario games.
Yeah, that kinda, yeah. Like, it's a bunch of little bespoke, like hand-designed little, you know, weird mechanics and offshoots.
Making more use out of the environment.
Yeah,
and
totally.
Just putting a thing at the end of it that
yes.
you
Like,
grab.
it almost feels
totally.
like not quite open world, but a
Yeah.
little more like, you know, let's make these environments and what can we put into these?
Yep.
What are the different ways we can?
It's like just like those goofy little rocket flowers, you know, like you don't even think that that's a thing you can interact with, and then you throw your hat at it, and next thing you know, you're running on water.
Yeah. This seems really cool.
Yeah.
How was that? Were you playing it docked to a TV? Well, I guess you were.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were capturing footage, so I'm sure
Yep.
it was.
Yeah, it was
the
going
equivalent of
going
running
into the TV, but like I said, playing with the Joy-Cons, which is not my favorite way to play it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think that's maybe my only concern is the motion control stuff and some of the hat throw stuff maybe being a little finicky.
I did
but
play it very briefly on a Pro Controller at E3, and I don't remember what the motion control setup was, or if there even was one.
How do
It's
you?
they told me it was
Really?
literally like you wrote.
Oof.
How do you do that if you're doing like handheld mode?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because like, I mean, unrelated to the controls, but I look at this and I'm like, wow, this looks crazy and really good and fun. And then I remember that you can just totally play this like on the bus.
Yeah.
You can totally just take this game with you.
I'm afraid to get my Switch out on the bus.
Yeah, maybe not on the bus, but like on a plane or on like Caltrain.
Yeah. But yeah, like motion controls when you're holding the screen becomes a very different proposition.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
part of
sure.
like
I got used to it with Splatoon, so I
I-
think I could do this.
turn it off.
Do you hit a button to get out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's, like Y or something.
Yeah. Pat, show me the clip of the 2D stuff again.
I think that's coming up right after this.
I just want to see that one more time.
Also, I went to the Cap Kingdom to pick up this ghost dude. There's a ghost of a hat living in your hat. That's all I know.
And did you play the opening of the game?
Yeah, I
How
did.
does this hat business get started that way?
This game opens like in the middle of this like very dramatically presented like epic fight between Mario and Bowser.
Yeah.
In which Mario's hat gets shredded all to shit,
Fuck.
like right up in front of the camera in a really dramatic
I
fashion.
feel like that's the closest we'll ever see to Mario dying.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, you.
I mean, the place you end up right after that kind of looks like a metaphor for the afterlife, so yes. And that's where you meet your hat friend. And then it's on.
Yeah.
I can't believe you didn't go get that coin stack.
But yeah, like it just, the whole world just feels like it's full of stuff like these little flowers, you know, just things everywhere that have some unique like interaction or mechanic or something.
Yeah. This is a neat effect.
I mean, sins of the father, you know.
Yeah. Maybe they'll finally make good on. Was there a lot of this stuff? The little thing in the corner saying, "Hey, here's
pretty
how
much-
to do." Is it just like with every single?
I think pretty much every, maybe not
form
every,
that
but
has an ability.
yeah,
with
most of the enemies you would possess would have something like that.
it? Yeah.
I wonder if that's something you can turn off. Like,
Yahoo!
look at his hair.
Spent a lot of time looking at Mario's hair in this game.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah. Well.
He likes to keep it clean.
Yeah, maybe he waxes. That's what everyone got so up in arms about how Mario looks without a shirt on, but you don't know what he does in his private time. You
Yeah,
don't know if he like Maybe he likes to wax. Maybe he's just. Some
you
people
gonna-
don't grow a lot of chest hair.
Why do you got to comment on?
Let Mario live his best life.
Yeah.
It was great because this meeting took place something like 16 hours after that direct had happened.
Yeah.
So it was very much on the front of everyone's mind.
Yeah. Did you see any shirtless Mario?
Nope. No. Oh yeah, actually, I totally have a bunch of footage of him in the trunks.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't put it in here. Sorry. You know what that looks like.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to see that again.
We've all.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Spent
my phone
hours
background. I
staring.
can just look there.
Yeah. Well, it's very exciting, Brad.
Yeah.
And I guess this game is probably damn near done.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was almost the final version that I was playing.
Yeah. It's got to be out pretty soon here.
Yeah, like I think the control stuff will be fine once you spend a couple hours with it.
Yeah, that was my impression. Is like picking it up at first.
It's a little
the motion
stiffer
stuff
than-
seemed a little weird,
Yeah.
and it took me getting used to, but
Yeah.
nothing that wouldn't be insurmountable.
Yeah.
Or nothing that you couldn't figure out.
Mario's back.
Weird.
And it's
Declaring
good
it.
now.
Wait. All right. Well, I want to play this game.
Yeah,
Me
same.
too.
Thanks, Brad.
Yep.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Jeff.